Hey everybody, it's Dameon Macleod, the Alpha Wolf. Skimming through YouTube, just want to give you guys little news what's going on right now. I saw a disturbing video. Now, the video was posted by Louis Marco. He will get his credit. A Louis Marco video. Title is Bostin Lloyd dying. Now, I don't know the guy personally. I think Louis Marco knows the guy personally. So I don't know. I think that's just a question for the title of his video. As far as him dying, I don't know. But what I've alluded to is that from what Louis Marco is saying in the video and what I've seen over the past 4 or 5 years following Bostin Lloyd's journey through social media and the videos he's posted, is he's calling it quits. It was an experiment. His journey, he made it through 5 years. One hell of a ride, according to him, but it's over. He's gonna go ahead and step back from bodybuilding. Now, just my opinion on this whole thing. No shots here at all. I don't know the guy. I'm not gonna bash him, but the years of steroid use, according to him, because he's talked about it openly. Again, not bashing the guy at all. I wish him all the best health, and hopefully everything is cool with him. Hopefully he recovers if there are any health issues. But on the whole health side of the game, steroids is a very dangerous game to play with. And I believe Bostin Lloyd did all of this as an example. He used himself as an example of the dark side of the fitness industry, of the bodybuilding industry. There really is a fine line between the bodybuilding and the fitness industry. It all blends into the same thing, you know. At the end of the day, it's all one big thing. And that thing that combines the two realms, as different as they should be, is the fact that on both sides of the spectrum, there are people who are using drugs, high amounts and low amounts, abusing them to the point where it's a health risk. You know, over the years we've seen bodybuilders come and go. Rest in peace to all of those guys. A lot of people have died. A lot of good men and women have died as a result of using these drugs, these steroids, and growth hormones. It's a very bad situation when someone does these things, uses them, and then they lose their life. Like I said, rest in peace to all of those who have fallen because of it. In no way is this a video or a voiceover bashing anyone. I just want to bring to light that this is a very serious subject that people tend to gloss around, you know, as if it's just a game. This is a life and death situation. We all should take something from what Bostin Lloyd is doing here. He's saying he's going to come out pretty soon with a video or a book or something. He's going to be talking about this situation more, bring to light the dark side of the fitness industry, the bodybuilding world. What did he call it? The drug game, the drug sport. I believe it's a drug sport myself. I do believe that. Being a natural bodybuilder, yet still being accused of being on drugs by a few people. You know, it's to the point where some people can't differentiate what. That's the problem. People can't differentiate what is a natty versus a person who's not natural. So right now, the going thing is, whenever someone sees anyone with any stitch of muscle on their frame, they're immediately condemned, and it's assumed that that person's on drugs. Me knowing that I've never touched a steroid, when I hear people say that I'm on steroids, it really does spark this light bulb in my head. It's like, you know, that's crazy, because now I see that anyone can be called a steroid user or a gear user at any time by anyone, whether it's warranted or not. But it's a very fine line between what's real and what's fake out there. Everyone needs to realize that at the end of the day, fitness and bodybuilding, whether you believe it's a sport or not, it should be a hobby. It should be something that we get into to enhance ourselves in a natural way. That's the bottom line. That's what it's all about. You know, some people, myself included, want to make a business out of it because a legit business is nothing wrong with doing legit business. But then we have those who enhance themselves and they get this persona, they get the look that attracts the people's attention, and then they abuse that power that they get from the people's attention and lure them into this world of false hope. There are people out there who look at some of these so-called IFBB pros who claim they're natural, that you see this and you want to attain that look and that persona, and you just can't quite reach it because your mind isn't where it should be. You should be thinking in terms of natural progression. Your mind is, I want to look like this person here. This person says they're natural. They come off as genuine. I believe them. You look to them as a hero. And then after a certain amount of time, you notice that you're not looking like this person. You need to understand, you will not look like that person because that person is doing something that you aren't doing. They say they're natural, but they're not. You're on the natural journey. You're trying to look like a person who's not natural. That's like me one day saying, you know what, guys? I'm on a journey to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Phil Heath. That's not going to happen being a natural bodybuilder. It's never going to happen. I don't live in that delusional world. I see a lot of other young guys who come in here, and I made a few videos about a few of the newer guys coming up in the game, and to be all honest, I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything, but I know bullshit when I see it. And it's sad because I see people coming at me. They're saying stuff like, you know, you're jealous, you don't look like that person, you don't have that person's look, or this and that. It's not about a jealousy thing. It's a genuine person who wants to do right by other people. You know what I'm saying? It's not a jealousy thing. It's like when you see wrong, you say something. If you saw someone doing something illegal in the streets and it wasn't a situation where your life is in imminent danger, you would do something, whether you would intervene into that situation or call the police. It's just a matter of morality. Are you willing to do what you feel is right as a person? Me calling someone out, whether it's in a neutral fashion or me bashing them, the bottom line still stands. Bullshit needs to be called out. Now, the good thing about Bostin Lloyd, hopefully people learn from this and whatever he's going to put out. He seems to put out a lot of gems and jewels, and I did bash the guy in the past. I've said some things because I saw that, you know, in his younger days, he was really promoting this steroid usage. Just, I'm taking this, I'm taking that, I'm going to coach people on the right way. And from his point of view, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not an idiot. He knows people are going to use these drugs regardless. So in a way, he was kind of giving people proper advice on how to use it, and hopefully they will listen to him and not abuse the use of the steroids. Because if a person has their mind set on doing something, they're going to do it, regardless of what anybody says. So to make this long story short, I don't want to ramble on past 10 minutes about this, but I hope you guys all learned something from this. And over, you know, the next few months, I am going to be addressing a lot of bullshit that I see. Now, whether it's in a comedic fashion, non-fitness related or fitness related, I just call shit out. So be prepared for it. Now, this thing about Bostin Lloyd is in no way a call out. Bostin Lloyd, he's hanging up his cape. He's done with the bodybuilding game for now, at least. He's getting his life together. He has a family. That's good. And I hope the guy makes it to 60, 70 years old. I don't want to see anybody die because of things they've done in the past. He's made the choice. He's evolving as a person. He's getting himself together. So hopefully this guy stays healthy and he's able to take what he's learned and put that knowledge back onto the people like he's been doing. And my best wishes to that guy. And to all the rest of you guys out there, I know a lot of you guys are in a way brainwashed by the bullshit, and what I say and what I do rubs you the wrong way. But at the end of the day, me being the alpha male that I am, I have to call shit out, and I have to take that position of leadership, a position of power, because that's my personality, and I put this shit out there the way it is. I give it to you straight, no fucking chasers. So if you're butthurt about it, like Uncle CT says, I won't lose a wink of fucking sleep. You can come in here and talk shit all you want to. I'll throw a mama joke at you and send you on your way. But at the end of the day, be smart, people. Be smart. It's all about being healthy. I've made it this far and I've never taken a single drug. On my physique video, a guy came in and said, man, you gotta be taking something. He was so dead set on not believing that I'm just a guy who lifts weights and works an 8-hour job a day and eats fucking food every fucking day and water, and there's no way I can possibly look the way I look. And I by no means am I saying I'm like the best looking bodybuilder in the world or natural, but I've worked hard at my physique, and it's all about the aesthetics and the look and being healthy. At the end of the day, it's nothing wrong with wanting to look good, but being healthy is your #1 priority. And to see a person so dead set, and it's not just one person, I'm pretty sure it's lots of people, because my channel is relatively small, so I'm not getting a full blast of the positive and the negative from people. But to see one person with that mindset, just believing that anyone with a stitch of muscle is on something, is ludicrous. And then what that does is that either leads that person to not pursue his fitness goals, or the other people who are thinking like that, or to use drugs believing that you need to attain a stitch of muscle on your body, which is not true. So before this gets extremely long, I'm gonna end it right here. Shout out to Bostin Lloyd. And again, this video was inspired by Louis Marco. I just came across this video in my feed. I started watching it and I wanted to give my 2 cents on that. And before anyone comes in talking shit, fuck you. I'm giving credit to Louis Marco. He did come out with the video first. Is Bostin Lloyd dying? I don't think he's dying. I think that's just clickbait. But, you know, like I said, shout out to Bostin Lloyd. Get well. And to everyone else out there, like I always say, stay healthy, get to the gym, do work, because that's all you need, people. Just do work and muscle up.
My adversaries cry like hoes, fully eradicate my foes. My lyrics explode on contact, gaining you hoes. Who else but mama's only son? Fuck the phony niggas on the run. Say my name, watch bitches come.